So I asked you to tag me in responses to my first video, and this one here got the most tags. So let's take a listen.
God, if he exists, is a non-physical, by definition, a non-physical entity.
Which is convenient.
I'm married, and my wife loves me.
Which is convenient.
I hate mosquitoes, but I have a bug zapper.
Which is convenient.
I'm lactose intolerant, but I've got some milk for that.
Which is convenient.
Yeah, I don't see how that's a relevant point. The question is whether or not something is true, and if truth is convenient, which sometimes it happens to be, what do you want me to do about it?
What he's saying is that atheists can't ask for scientific evidence for God because science only observes the physical.
So it seems like you get the point for the most part. I wouldn't say that atheists can't ask for scientific evidence, just that when they do, they are committing a category fallacy.
So since God is immaterial, science can't tell us anything about it.
Close. Science can study the physical world, but when you deduce attributes of a cause of the physical world, then you are doing a philosophical argument and using science to support a premise for a philosophical argument. So, close, but I wouldn't word it that way.
So you cannot use something like science, which is limited to the physical, to try and investigate something non-physical. It is a category fallacy.
Preachers, however, they can tell you everything about him.
How do you take my point of showing that it is a category fallacy to use physical instruments to study something non-physical? How does that entail that, therefore, preachers can tell you everything about God? When or how did I say that? Explain that to me, please.
And where do they get all this information?
Well, I can only speak for myself, but logic, philosophy, reason. One great book I'd recommend is Philosophical Foundations for a Christian Worldview. Why? Where do you think I get it from?
From a material book written by material men.
Okay, at this point, he's not even responding to my argument. If anything, he agreed to my point initially and then started changing the subject about the Bible and preachers and allegedly that because science cannot answer certain questions, therefore preachers can answer every question about God.
But please tell me how all these people know so much about the creator of the universe.
I already did. I mean, at this point, you're not even trying. Is there anything for me to respond to other than a straw man about my point, which you seem to already concede?
If you want to try to say that the answer is the Holy Spirit, guess what? That comes from the same material book.
So that was his video. He concedes my point and then brings up a straw man about points I never made. But hey, maybe there are other videos out there that actually respond to what I'm saying. That'd be nice to see. And if you see any of those or come across those, I haven't seen those, give me a tag and let's have some fun.